Welcome to the Shoe Tree Brewcast, where we talk about the latest in all things shoe tree. Also, sometimes we talk about mushrooms. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your host, Jeff and Paul Young.
Welcome to the Brewcast after I guess we'll say a little break or
a little more than a brief hiatus.
Brief hiatus. I'm sure you guys saw in weekly we had a pretty catastrophic breakdown on our brew kettle, and had some different stuff happen where we were focusing on that rather than on the podcast for a little while, but now we are getting all caught up and able to pop into the office and do this kind of stuff a little bit more now that we got through that little rough patch. So
yeah, we just had to do a little good old-fashioned put your head down and get some work done.
Yep, yeah, we lost about 2 weeks of brew time, so it was you brewed on a Saturday, and we could push it off till Monday. We were brewing them on Friday and just basically trying to catch up the schedule, so we were able to get that done, and now hopefully get back into the rhythm of getting you guys an update every week on the podcast. So
yeah, so with that said, what do we got?
On the beer roundup, I'm going to just do soon to come out, and then a couple of weeks it should be out. So Sherbert Herbert should be coming out soon. And then Rice Street Lager should be coming out soon. They're both in the bright tank, getting ready to be canned and kegged, and find a spot for them on the rail. And then tomorrow we are actually brewing Tree on the 3 Triple IPA, which is a crowd favorite. So that'll be about 2 weeks out. And then yesterday we brewed Lahontan Brown Ale, so that guy will be coming back. I knew we've been getting some requests on it, so that's what's coming up quick. And then
Yeah, and the Brown's a little bit out.
It's
Tree on the 3 is a little bit out. So, yeah, that's the thing. Beer's about a 2-week turnaround, so that's a part of why we were so behind, is you kind of have some catch-up, but everything is 2 weeks behind now, so it's compounded.
Yep. So yeah, kind of like a beer that we could have brewed at the 2 weeks mark that we couldn't brew for 2 weeks, then is another 2 weeks. Right. So it's a full month of
no product coming out.
Thank God we got through with Minden having some beers, and then we brought on a hard cider and just kind of did some things till we got some more beers going on the rail.
Got Disco Ninja back on draft.
Yeah,
so
it's always been in on Minden. They have a little more room than us in Carson, but we ran 2 or 3 kegs here in Carson, and then Piggy Bank came back on. So
yeah, and that's gonna go fast. So
yeah, it's already I think 2 kegs left.
Yeah,
so going super quick. Update on the Proper Pint merch. If you guys haven't heard, the shirts are here, and the hats are supposed to be here any day. We had about 3 or 4 orders where we ordered, paid, and then got refunded, and the order got canceled because they literally didn't have the hats. And so they finally found someone with hats in stock, and then they landed last week. So I'm guessing any day here I'm going to get the call that the patches are embroidered or sewn on, so those will be here anytime, and we'll finally get the rest of the package done. We appreciate you guys hanging with us on it. It's just weird COVID hangover with the supply chain, and there's garments, shirts. We've had to switch up a lot of suppliers and who we normally use just to get some merch out, so
yeah, so we apologize for that delay, but that's coming out.
Yep. And then tonight in Carson, or in Minden, Spike McGuire's playing the Shoe Tree Sessions. And then on Tuesday in Carson, King Whistler, who's a crowd favorite, is going to be playing on the 5th.
Right on.
So
some music, and then we also have some other music. We're trying to plan our summer events, and we have a few in the works. So
yep. So
stay tuned for those.
Hopefully, we'll be locking down a sort of like a 420 chill music show here's coming soon, and then it looks like we got the word that the lineup and the date is now set for the 5-year anniversary of Shoe Tree at the Carson location. So that's June 11th. We got Donkey Jaw, Sucker Punch, Big Leg Texas, and they're out of Vegas.
Oh, that's awesome.
That one's kind of cool because our first show ever on the grand opening, the Scoundrels played. And we tried to get them. They couldn't all make it, but there's 2 have a side project. And that's
where that comes from?
Yep, that's who the
awesome.
Big Leg Texas. And Andy sent me some of their songs and stuff, and it's cool. It's like a fusion. It's kind of got like some country influence and like mixed with like rock and punk. It seemed like to me. So I was like, dude, book them right now because I thought it sounded super cool. And then opening up the show will be Zach Ryan, who will be playing acoustic. So
awesome. That sounds like some good people.
It's gonna be. I really love Donkey Jaw. It's gonna be a great show. So the poster and stuff for that's gonna be coming out soon. But we just want to let you guys know that's coming up. And then that's all I got for Shoe Tree news. We want to update the people on 10 Gallon Spores.
Yeah, so I guess since it's been a while since you got an update, the first thing we want to talk about is we got some fruiting blocks from a company called North Spore, and we put those in our fruiting chamber in order to test our chamber, and that worked out awesome. We got some really cool mushrooms out of that, and we got some really cool photos we're going to post. And then the good news is right on the heels of this, I think for the first time, fingers crossed and knock on wood, we're going to have the first mushrooms grown off of Shoe Tree's spent grain. So that's still probably anywhere from a month to 2 months out or away. It's a kind of a slow process, but it's looking really good and looking really promising, so we're excited about that.
Yes, we'd gotten some I think spores and liquid culture, and then we put them on agar plates and getting some really good results where we're isolating really clean genetics, and there's one that we're super hoping is promising. It seems to be growing very robust, so we're like, this might be the guy that can help us get our first real fruit off of spent grain. So
yeah, that's super exciting, so stay tuned for that.
But yeah, that's all we got for the week, and like we said, we'll hopefully fall back into a rhythm where we're doing these more often, every Thursday again. And appreciate you guys hanging with us on the Proper Pints, and check out 10 Gallon Spores on social media. We have a whole bunch of backlog stuff that's going to start getting posted here real soon.
All right.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.